Coming in at number 7, Dark Sword Angel from Danny Brown. I love Danny Brown, and I love that he is just consistently putting out some of the most exciting hip-hop around, and has done so since he came on the scene. He's got a unique and interesting voice. This video, I just love this effect that they essentially took a printout. They printed out every frame of Danny Brown moving around, dancing, and then physically cut them out and then animated them again that way. I think it's just an awesome effect. I love the way it looks. I love the idea. Talking about this, printing out every single frame and cutting them out, physically cutting them out on paper and then animating that. It's just a great idea, and I love the way it looks. And then to combine it with these sort of like early computer vector graphics, it's just a really cool video. This is so great. It's just a little cutout of Danny Brown placed on a little stage with like a flashlight as the spotlight, and essentially doing stop motion animation with it to move it around. It's so cool. Landing at number 6, Pink Sky by Loma. Now this is at least the 4th or 5th video that we've had in this countdown that utilizes a similar technique of hand-painted images that are later animated. I love that they're using this heavy grain paper. It looks great, and it fits the mood of this really atmospheric, a little bit spooky song. I love the way the instruments are recorded in this song. It's almost like back in the days of bluegrass when they would have one single microphone for the entire band. And what I mean by that is you hear the room as well as the instrument. You hear the room when the saxophone's playing. This is also such a beautiful scene with this flock of birds done in different colors. Also different shades of black. And the singer has such a beautiful voice, and she sings in such a cold and detached way. In general, the entire song and video have a really cold atmosphere, although the recording is so warm. This bit is also so beautifully ominous. Excellent work, Loma, Emily Cross, and Sabrina Nichols. Coming in at number 5, Scarcity with In the Basin of Alkaline Grief. You forgot about it. I have never forgotten about it. I've been thinking about it since we watched it. So this is just an incredibly intense piece of music with visuals to match. The music is so nonstop at this incredibly high BPM that it almost starts to wash over you in waves. And that is represented by this dancer in these incredible landscapes with this stark black and white footage. Of course, these intriguing landscapes have as much to do with creating this atmosphere as the dancer does with her amazing moves. This whole section is just fantastic when the song breaks down and then the video copies what's going on in the song, and then you get these single frame images of these amazing landscapes just presented to you in a flood. Photography is fantastic, and the way it's presented in black and white really adds to the intensity of the location. Another just absolutely great shot. Fantastic composition on this shot. Just a really interesting and unique and memorable piece of art. Something that has really stuck with me for the entire year since I first saw it. That is a striking and incredible piece of work by Derek Belchum, who apparently has done a lot of video work for big name artists, and it shows. And it was just a really excellent idea to pair up the band with a filmmaker like this to create such a unique and terrifying but also soothing work of art. Coming in at number 4, Chan Mina with NG. Okay, there are so many details about this video to love. And this scene when heavily pregnant Chan Mina comes in to start singing and the entire office is bouncing, it's just badass. It's amazing. And I didn't notice until I was reviewing these videos for tonight's stream. I had not noticed that in her hair she has computer keys and office supplies. Just more attention to detail that make this one of the best videos of the year. Also, she's just got so much personality and so much charisma, so much riz. If you were at a party and she walked in, she'd be the kind of person that you would want to go talk to. Or if you're not so self-confident, she'd be someone you were scared of. Chan Mina NG coming in at number 4 with a super badass and exciting music video. Which brings us to the top 3. Any one of these top 3 could have been my number 1. And I really kind of went back and forth about which one should be number 1. And it was really hard to decide. But this is what I decided on. So this is how it is. Coming in at number 3, Phenom with As You Are. So this band has been around for a little while. They used to be called Omi, and then they changed their name to Phenom, and they've put out a bunch of records under both names, but I had never heard them before this year, and I discovered them this year, and they just really, really grabbed me. I love their beautiful singing voices and how they blend together. I love the directness of the melodies combined with the abstractness of the lyrics. And wrote your songs. I really like this song, but combined with the video, it makes it so much more powerful for me. Just the experience of both the video and the song is just a really visceral, emotional experience for me. I love the symbolism of the yarn around the two ladders to symbolize the relationship of the characters of the song. And I love how simply it's presented. The decision to shoot it on Super 8 really adds a lot. I think that has a lot to do with what makes the video so emotional, because it feels so much more direct and real and organic. And I also love that the song doesn't just end, it just sort of keeps going on this repeating groove and then kind of fades out, you know, giving you the impression that the sentiments contained in the song are eternal. Just a really beautiful, emotionally direct song and video that really grabbed me this year. Coming in at number 2, we have If You Hear Me Crying from Cindy Lee. Cindy Lee made one of the best records of the year this year, in my opinion, Diamond Jubilee. And a lot of the record is combining unusual influences. On this song, I feel like you could say it's a combination of like brill building pop and lo-fi indie rock, which you wouldn't necessarily think should work, but it works so well. And the heavy layers of reverb on the vocals add an unnamed emotionality to it. You can't really say what it is. It's like nostalgia or longing. And this video is so beautiful, so great. I love how they did this. In the end, we see that Patrick Flegel did the animations. Patrick Flegel is Cindy Lee. The animation is drawn on clear animation cells and then animated on top of other images. And it's just a really gorgeous effect, really beautiful animation. There, that's what I mean. So Cindy Lee is being animated on clear animation cells on top of an image of flowers. And it looks amazing. I highly recommend the Cindy Lee record. Initially, it was only released on YouTube and on a GeoCities link, but since then it has been added to Bandcamp where you can buy it like normal. It's a double record. It's pretty long and dense and is just packed with incredible melodies, memorable melodies, and like I said, this amazing combination of influences that evoke a sort of nostalgia or longing. Just really beautiful work on the record and on that amazing video, our number 2 video of the year. Here we are. We're at number 1. We finally made it. And I thought a lot about what should be my number 1. And a couple of different videos came to mind, including both of the ones that we just watched in the top 3. But in the end, it had to be this one. This is the video that inspired me to start this stream. This is the first video that I ever played on my stream. And here we go. The number 1 video of the year, Turn to Love by Parsnip. There are so many things to love about this video. I love all of the sort of handmade touches. I love that all of their outfits are so obviously handmade, and I love the way they look. This one behind me, the way she's wearing like a heating duct, I love that. I love all of their headdresses made from like cheap ribbon and cardboard. They look incredible. And look, all of their headdresses are so great. This one in the middle here, that's obviously made out of a big piece of cardboard and like costume jewelry. It's so great. It's great. I love the creative vision here. And when I said this video inspired me to start my stream, that was not hyperbole. I really wanted to start the stream so that I could show people this video. This headdress, I just love it. And also the song is so catchy and so charming. I have it in my head all the time and I love it. And the band probably did not spend very much on that video. And it just goes to show you don't need to spend a lot to make an amazing video. You just have to have good ideas. And Parsnip had good ideas. And it paid off with that amazing video, my #1 best video of the year, 2024, Turn to Love by Parsnip. Be creative and it will make you happy. And it will make me happy too when I see the fruits of your creative labor.